ground source heat pumps. This heat pump works by heat being drawn in through the ground, using a collector. A collector is a way for the heat pump to extract heat from the ground. Collectors come in three common forms: borehole collector, pipework that is placed inside a borehole, approximately 5-inch diameter and up to 200 meters deep; surface collector, an array of loops spaced out in an area of land approximately 1 meter apart; closed-loop lake collector. Closed-loop lake collectors are very similar to horizontal collectors, but instead of extracting energy from the ground, energy is extracted from a body of water or lake. Once the heat has been extracted from the ground, the heat pump will use a principle called the refrigeration cycle to provide heating and hot water. The refrigeration cycle has 4 stages. The first stage uses a component called the evaporator, which contains liquid refrigerant. The refrigerant has a very low boiling point, which means that the heat transferred causes the refrigerant to boil and evaporate, which turns it into a vapor state. The refrigerant vapor moves to another component in the heat pump, the compressor. The vapor is compressed, which causes it to increase in temperature and pressure. The high temperature, high pressure refrigerant vapor condenses and gives off its heat, which turns it from a vapor state into a low temperature liquid state. The heat given off by the condenser from the refrigeration circuit is transferred into the home's heating system. The refrigerant then passes through the expansion valve, where its pressure is reduced. The refrigerant has now returned to its original state, a low temperature, low pressure liquid. The refrigerant then returns back to the first component, the evaporator, in the form of a low temperature, low pressure liquid. The cycle then starts again. For more information, visit niba.co.uk or refer to the product manual.